just filled up before my trip. I got a driving drink and I am leaving the house for Acadia, Maine. It's about just under a 6-hour drive right now. Just getting onto the highway. If I didn't stop, I'd be there at 5 p.m. tonight. Realistically, it'd probably be a little later than that. I'm gonna stop once when I have to fill up again for fuel. We're getting a lot less light now than we were a couple months ago. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna have to hustle to get the camp together. All right, guys, we're about halfway there. I stopped to fill up again and go to the bathroom. I peed myself a little before I got here, but now I got a new drink instead of the Monster. It's a Snapple Kiwi Strawberry. Now let's hit the road again. Got about 150 miles still to go. So that's 3 hours and 9 minutes. We're gonna keep going. I got a ways to go. We are in Maine though. So through 2 states, and I am gonna keep on trucking. Okay guys, this is stop number 2. I did not plan on stopping again, but I almost had to pee myself again because I've been drinking so much. So I've got 63 miles left. So that's about what the GPS says, hour and a half, hour and 35 minutes actually. So that'll put me 5:50 p.m., which will give me 45 to 55 minutes before sunset. Okay, I am just wanting to show you this super neat bridge over the water to that side. Amazing. This thing is so cool. Before you get to this, there was a big like carving outside of the cliff that just like a sheer rock face on the one side, the left side, as you're approaching it into this. This is Acadia Highway. I think it's US Route 1 North. So yeah, we're getting a little closer. All right guys, we're rolling in. We just turned into Blackwoods Campground. I don't know what the check-in process is gonna be like, but yeah, I just wanted to show this beautiful scenic road. Really, it feels like you're in a little enchanted forest. The way it went from like a open road to this type of like enclosed space. It's really nice though. I'm gonna follow this. Looks like I'm on it for another mile or so, and we should be making it to the campsite shortly after that. I'll figure out how to check in, and then I'll bring you back after that. Here we go. Camper registration, next right lane. Okay. Here's my campsite. That's where the tent's gonna go. Small. A little more open to the other campers than I would like, but let's get set up. All right. First thing, the pad. This is actually a yoga pad. But for us, it's a sleeping pad. And it will be quite nice. Okay, so this is my pillow because I have a bad back. I have a big pillow like that. Got another pillow, a side pillow, and now piece of resistance, sleeping bag. In here with me, my clothes, which I might put back in the car. But this has my headphones in it, and I'm going to put my camera gear in it too, and then maybe a bottle of water. Let me bring you over here. You can take a look at my sleeping pad. Let's back out. So here's how I have things stored. This is camping comforts, food, flashlights, batteries, camera stuff. I did bring bug spray, and this is for hammock camping, but I don't know if I'll get to that. But they got their fire going. I think we're gonna get ours going next. Make you a bit taller. Okay, so as you probably saw behind me, I got some water boiling inside my cooler. Got some plums. I'm just gonna pour a glass of water in my Shrek cup while we're waiting for that water to boil, because I'm going to make some tea. But it was a long drive with a lot of detours, so I'm thankful I've made some sandwiches of lunch meat. I guess we're going to have to wind down for the day, but we got set up. Let's have dinner. Alright, I have this off the fire. See if you can see the steam. Yeah, I think you can see it. So, I've got these 2 cups. I'm just going to use one. Keep the other upside down. Some oolong tea. So, just have a nice cup of tea while we're camping. Perfect. Looks like I'll have enough for one more. I'm gonna put this back on the fire, but this worked great. So let's wait for the tea. So it looks like we just had some neighbors pull in. So there's no empty spots near me, but that's all right. We'll just have to be quiet, which is okay. I'm glad you guys came to join me camping in Acadia, Maine. Okay, so here we are in my tent. I finished my tea. I have a drink here for the night. And then just gonna get comfortable, change my shirt. I have my camera bin here, and I'm going to journal. I have my journal. I believe this is my journal. Oh, this is my art book. I have my journal in the camera bin, but I also do have my pens, so I'm gonna do some journaling, maybe some art if I'm up for it, but I'm really just wanting to do some journaling. And well, the setup kind of works. Let me see if I can show you it. So here's my camera box. I'll put the light down here or up here. I'm trying to make it so you can still see. I'll put the light here, but here's my journal, I believe. See, I'll be able to journal here, use this as a table, and yeah, it should work out pretty well. So I'm gonna do some journaling, wind down for the night, and then make my plan of attack for tomorrow, and I'll get with you then. So give me a couple minutes. I think I know what I'm gonna do, at least for the beginning part of the day. It might change, but tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'll check in with the rangers station. Then I'll have breakfast. Then I think I'm going to try the Jordan Pond Loop. I think there's also a shop there, maybe. Delicious food that's supposed to be there, like a snack, a local snack. So I'm going to check that out. I guess it's like a pudding or something, or a mixture of a pudding and a baked good. See you in the morning. Night. Alright guys, there's the ranger station. Just got my parking pass, so they said to tape it on the lower left. The windshield, which I'm assuming they're saying from the driver's perspective, which is where my friends are, but I'll just put it where my friends are here, so I'll just put it up here. They said to have the date showing, so let's do that. Alright, try and get this in here and not block my friends. So, just like that. Bottom's down there. Perfect. They can read the date, barcode. So I'm just getting up. Well, actually, I got up earlier, but I was waiting around till now because they just opened 8 o'clock, and I was just in the tent relaxing. I changed clothes, went to the bathroom, brushed my teeth, and now that I'm checked in, I feel I can start my day. I'm gonna go have some tea, have my breakfast. So come along, let's have some breakfast. Hear these things sizzle. Hear that? I'm just gonna light this. This is a citronella candle. Yeah, just not that there's been too many mosquitoes, but might as well just make sure there's none. All right. I just pulled these 3 off. I got 2 left. And I got 3 more cooking. I also got this weird fruit, which still feels hard, so I'm gonna wait. If anyone knows what this is, let me know. They didn't know what it was at the grocery either. It's like cherimoya or something like that. No. I do have another plum. I love plums. Another one in the afternoon. We'll see. I'm a little bit hungry. I decided to brew it inside the cup this time. Ooh, it looks good. Let's bring you in closer. Yeah, steamy oolong. Alright guys, so my other camera died on me. Go figure. So what I was saying is that I got the tarp set up. So with that tarp set up, what I was saying was that at first it was 0% chance of rain. Then it was 20% chance. Then it was 35% chance for tonight. So it still may not rain, but I'm not taking the chance after what happened last year where I got rained out, tent was flooded. So threw up the tarp, small tarp. It's 9 foot by 12 foot, but it's big enough to cover everything coming straight down. I'll get water from the sides, but I also did waterproof that tent. I'll try to put some footage of that when I was at my house. So it was like waterproof spray that you put on it. So I'm gonna finish my hot dogs. Got another one here. Finish this one. And I'll bring you out to the loop. It's all gonna have to be on my phone because my camera is already full on storage. So bear with me. All right, guys, here we are. This Acadia Mountain Trail. The Jordan Loop did not go well. It was so crowded. It was like a theme park. I don't know if the traffic noise is too loud, but we're gonna go on this trail and see how it is. It says it's moderate to difficult, which is a little bit more than I intended when I was starting the day. I always thought I'd do an easy hike, but let's just take a look. So let me turn the camera around so you can see. Here we are. This should supposedly lead to the top of Acadia Mountain, to the summit. If it gets a little too hard, normally I would just go through it, but with my shoulder injury, I may forego it. Apparently, I didn't start at the beginning. I started where you exit from, but I found the beginning. So here's the map. That's where you're supposed to start. There's even a little house to go to the bathroom there. So, wow, look at this. You go straight up that. So I started this at noon, or about 25 past noon. So we're gonna see how it goes, and then let's get climbing. Looks like we're coming up a crossroads. What do we got here? Parking areas where we came from. Acadia Mountain to the left. I feel like that's gonna put us back down, but we'll try it. Okay. Well, I'm already winded. There's a rocky area over there to start the trail. And I forgot to switch out my shoes. I still have my slip-ons. So I have 0 ankle support. But I'm gonna go a little further and see what it looks like. Looks like it's gonna be mellow for a little bit. Then we'll probably get another rock face. I think I found a better trail map. I'm here now. I think I started over here somewhere. I came around here and come back. I'm gonna walk up here if I have time and then come back this trail, Man of War Brook. So Acadia Mountain Trail, Man of War Brook, come back to where I parked, or go down here, right there. But look at this. Some people just went ahead, so I tried to give them some space. And I'm gonna be slow too, so I don't want to be ahead of them. But look at this. Isn't that magnificent? It's a steep stair. Wow. Let's go. Wow, wow, wow. I can see this being a big hike. Alright, let's keep it going. Look at this. It looks way bigger in person. I'm gonna try to put you in first person so you can see. Alright, let's see how it goes. A lot of steps. Luckily they carved stairs. Look, I don't know if you can see. Rebar holding it together. Another one. Whew. Oh yeah, look at these stairs. Wow. It was beautiful. Let's keep going. That's a big one. Okay. I gotta stop and take a breath. But isn't it sick? This view. I'm about halfway up this rock face. I got more to go. So I'm just, after my breather, we're gonna get back on there, climb up. I don't know how much farther for the summit, but we're gonna find out. Going again. Oh, you couldn't do this, or I couldn't do this without the stairs. One at a time. But they're big stairs. They're not just a 7-inch rise. Some of these are 14-inch rises. Oh man. It's like a Stairmaster. It's awesome. Oh wow, this is like 20. Another 20. My goodness. I found a feather. Ooh, look at this. Found a feather. That's good luck. Put it away. Maybe if it's still good, we can put it in the journal later. We're getting closer. Hooey. I don't think you can tell how crazy this looks. Wow, you can... Well, I can see it. I don't think you can see it. I think that's Eagle Lake or something. Wow. Let's keep going. No stair here. Just gotta climb. Oh yeah. We haven't made it yet, but maybe for those wondering, how often should you stop to drink or stop to breathe, wanna hike, especially if it's moderate to difficult level. Maybe every 15-20 minutes. You should be sipping at least that much. Me, I will stop to breathe, catch my breath, because I'm big. And if you listen to your body, if you don't think you're gonna make it, don't. Last thing you need to do is slip when you're a mile off the mountain. So don't, there's no rush. Stop, take a break, enjoy it. Look at this. There's no rush. If someone's rushing you behind you, let them go. Give them a headway, 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. Then start up again. You won't run into them. They're on a mission. Your mission is to enjoy nature. Challenge yourself. I don't know how much more we got. I thought we reached it then. This part hasn't been as hard. It's still quite the elevation, big steps. So I'm gonna continue that way. See if we can't get to the top. Hopefully there's a sign that tells me. So stay tuned. Give me a sec. We must be getting close because I feel like the trees changed. It's just cool. I don't know, let's see. Just keep going. Okay, I just passed some folks with their puppy. They told me it's not much farther. I don't know how much that means, 30 minutes maybe. So let's keep going. I've been at this for over an hour now, just about. Oh, it keeps going. More stairs. Wow, that dog was not even huffing and puffing, not like me. Oh, baby. Ooh. Yes, this must be it. Oh no, it's not. Oh my goodness, though. You believe it's not it? Magnificent. Oh. Oh man. It's incredible. And there's still more. I must be within 50 feet of the summit. Elevation wise, I mean. No way. Do I have battery still? We just climbed down those rocks, and I'll put a picture of what it looked like from the top, but that's dangerous. We made it. I couldn't get a solo picture because there's two groups of people that showed up at the same time as me, but I'll post a picture I got for the video. Very cool.
She's really good.
Very cool. Alright, now it's to make our way down to the elevations, this part of the Acadia Mountain Path, then up Mabuhay Brook Path. So, let's go. is I sit down. You see me? What I do is I sit on my butt. I'm sitting, slide down, and go. Another one. Sit. If you're lighter, you can jump this. But because I'm big, I have to be smart. If I jump all these jumps, I'm gonna blow out my knees and my back. So, be smart. Let's go. I don't know how much more we got to go, but it can't be as hard as that. Let's keep going. Oh, okay. Taking another break on the way down because I'm getting a cramp on my right thigh, the upper thigh. And I think it's because when you're climbing down, you use that muscle a lot. So I'm taking it easy. I do think I made it through the hardest part from what the other hikers were saying. So, just gotta go a little slower. Even though it's easier going down, it's still easy to overdo it, so. Okay. Plus, why not? I have a great view. Alright, let's keep going. Just a real slow. This is like a very cute area. I'm already hungry. This is when I will eat lunch at work, usually 2 o'clock. Oh man. We're going down Acadia Trail still. I don't know if it ever ends. Oh. Whoa, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Look at this. It keeps going and going. Oh. You have to be careful. One slip and you're tumbling down 50 feet of rock, head over heel. That'll be it. Whew. All right, let's pause. Makes you think you got to go that way, but the marker's here, so we got to go up and over. Real easy to get lost here, I think, if you didn't know any better. Well, not that easy. It's not that big to where you can't find your way again, but this shouldn't be your first hike. Like this here. This is easily a 12-foot drop. Why did they do this? Oh, I'm sure it's for fun. But I would call that not moderate. I would call that difficult. So to put that under moderate is a bit misleading for most people. Now, you can hop this tree and go a long way around, but it's not a real path. And there's where those false paths come from. People trying to find a way and then just goes into the woods. And you don't know where it actually goes or how long until it connects. So I would say this is closer to the difficult side. You don't need equipment other than probably good shoes, and I definitely recommend a hiking stick, trekking pole, whatever you call, but yeah, this that's not for anybody, man. A little bridge. Look at this. How cool. Oh, do we see any little friends in the water? I don't. I'm gonna go check it out. I didn't see any friends in the water, so I'm gonna keep walking, but look at this. This is neat. Finally a shaded path after that hard work from earlier. It's quite nice. There's a pile of rocks up there with a sign. Okay, dokie, let's see. What does this say? Overlook. How far is that overlook? Because I'm almost out of water. Okay. After looking at the map, I'm pretty sure that overlook is a farce. And I want to be going this way. Came from over there. Okay. Looks like we chose correctly. We got Valley Cove to the left. Man o' War. That way. So I do think I'm on the Man o' War. It's blocked by these two trucks. I don't know if that's on purpose, but I'm gonna keep going. Alright, so this looks like just a gradual incline, which is a lot easier. Look at that burl. That big burl. You may or may not have noticed some of these big maple trees. I was wondering what they were, so I looked it up. They're called striped maple. But they have a nickname, moose maple. Moose wood, moose maple. And I think it must be because you find them in moose country areas, and as well, it's like a moose foot. I mean, I don't think they've got 3 toes. I think they're 2-toed ungulates, but you know, it's a big footprint. So yeah, that's pretty cool. We don't have that in our area. Just a lot of the foliage is different too, just in general with the pines. A lot of pitch pines here. There's a lot of pitch pines, especially when I was at the top of that Acadia Mountain. And then, well, these are other different conifers. I'm not sure what they are. Like this guy. Like a little Christmas tree. Look, a snake. Just walking on Man o' War path, and this little guy was right there. See? Let's leave him alone. Keep walking. So we're a little further down, and I just realized I just heard road noise from in front of us, which means we're getting close. And before I was hearing it from behind us, from across the pond, or the bay, because there's a highway across the bay. Wow, look at that pine tree too. That's a big old sucker. He's definitely older than the country. Look how girthy it is right here. Yeah. Oh, there's people up front. All right, let's make our way down to the car. We got to be getting close. Okay, guys, do you recognize it yet? Yes? No? Let me bring us a little closer. Now I'm getting a cramp in my left thigh. So first, yeah, this is where we started. Came from here. And we went up that stairway. So let's keep going. All right, I don't know if you can hear it. Our roadway's right there. I can see my car through the trees. I already got my keys out. Ooh. Let's get in here. Ooh. All right, guys, we made it back in the car, and I ain't gonna lie, that was a tough hike, but we made it. That was a lot of fun too. Yeah, I'm gonna have one hot dog now. I'm gonna eat, drink, and then I think I'm gonna head back to the campsite. So yeah, I'll see you back at the campsite. All right, guys, made it back. And I did pack a Moxie, which I believe is the beverage of Maine. If not, maybe it's just the soda. But be good to have now. It's about 4:25, and I'm just gonna have my meal here. I got more hot dogs here. Bring you back when it's time to cook. Boiling, or it just was boiling. So let's get this cooking. Rice. Now you're supposed to microwave this, but I'm gonna put hot water on it. See what happens. Okay, I got my mic on. Now I've got these 3 things cooking. We'll give them 10 minutes or so, but I'm gonna be sore as heck tomorrow. I know it already. I did come back here today. I journaled. I did some art. So that was fun. Let's see, what time is it? 7:25. I do have, like I said, some s'mores. What do you think? Should we have one now, or should we wait for after dinner? Let's have one now, and we'll have another one after dinner. All right, meet me by the fire. Oh well, I'm almost in the video. I guess that counts. So, yeah, it was a good day. A hard day, but a good day. I like to roast these slow. That's why the inside gets gooey, because it's easy to burn the outside, but sometimes the inside's still too firm. I like them squishy. Don't worry, I got a graham cracker here with some chocolate. Look at that. Ooh. Let's get you a picture. Bon appetit. Always so good. It's been a long time since I've had one. Could be over a year now. You should have one too. I brought enough. Feel free. Oh, see my hat. Oh. Just keep letting it dry by the heat. All right, I'll bring you back when it's food time. Okay, it's all ready now. I gotta try to bring you in the same time I bring the light in, so it's gonna be a little bit shaky. It's cooked. I don't know about this, but just gonna go with it. Kain tayo. Look at it's foggy. Masarap. Let's check this one with the spoon. It's so hard. No, I don't think so. Thank you guys for watching. And I know I don't know what I'm doing. And it looks like that because that's what's happening. But hope you guys still like the content. And come back for the next one. Should get it out in a couple days. So, paalam. Bye-bye.